Hello everyone. I would like to introduce the history of our beautiful country, Japan. The history of Japan is very long and diverse. Various cultures, traditions, and events have shaped the country. We will take an overview of each period and look at the characteristics and significant events of each. Since Japanese history literally spans thousands of years, it is difficult to cover all the details, but through this video we aim to give you a general idea of the broad sweep of Japanese history. We will be covering each period in detail at another time, so please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more information. Let's start with ancient Japan. 1. Jomon Period ca. 10,000 BC 300 BC. The Jomon period was the prehistoric period in Japan, and the people of this period lived primarily by hunting, fishing, and gathering. They also used clay to make earthenware with unique patterns. Clay figurines and stone tools with animal and human figures have been found at ruins from this period, which give us a glimpse of their lifestyle and beliefs. 2. Yayoi Period ca. 300 BC to 300 AD. During the Yayoi period, rice cultivation began and the basis of life changed drastically. Under the new lifestyle, settlements were formed and local communities developed. Also during this period, metalware manufacturing techniques were introduced, and the production of ironware and bronze bells began. These were used not only to make life more convenient, but also for religious ceremonies. 3. Kofun Period 300 AD to 710 AD. The Kofun period was a time when large tombs, called mound tombs, were built. Iron swords, mirrors, and slender beads were excavated from these tombs, testifying to the status of those in power. Buddhism was also introduced during this period, and the religious landscape of Japan changed dramatically. A social class system was also formed, and powerful families ruled the provinces. 4. Nara Period 710 AD to 794 AD. The Nara period was the first period in which the capital city system was enforced in Japan, and the capital was established in Heiho-kyo, present-day Nara Prefecture. Buddhist culture flourished during this period, and the Great Buddha of Todaiji Temple and many other temples were built. Academics also flourished, as evidenced by the compilation of Japan's oldest history book, Nihonshoki, the Chronicles of Japan. 5. Heian Period 794 AD to 1185 AD. During the Heian period, the capital was moved to Heian-kyo, present-day Kyoto, and a long period of stability followed. In the early Heian period, aristocratic culture flourished, and waka poetry, calligraphy, and Ranga-linked verse became popular. The Tale of Genji, Japan's oldest novel, was also written during this period. In the later period, the power of the samurai increased and warrior clans such as the Minamoto and Taira clans rose to prominence. 6. Kamakura Period 1185 AD to 1333 AD. The Kamakura period began with the establishment of the Kamakura shogunate and is known as the Age of the Samurai. Minamoto no Yoritomo, who won the Battle of Genpei, opened the shogunate and the samurai became the center of politics. During this period, Bushido, or the spirit of the samurai, was formed and a new political system was established. New schools of Buddhism, such as the Jodo and Zen sects, were born during this period, and the faith of the people deepened. The Kamakura period also faced a major challenge in the form of the Mongol invasion. 7. Muromachi Period 1336 AD to 1573 AD. The Muromachi period was a period of social upheaval as Ashikaga Tokaji established the shogunate in Kyoto, which was then divided into northern and southern parts. This period also coincided with the Warring States period, and the whole country was engulfed in warfare. On the cultural front, the wabi-sabi aesthetic, influenced by Zen Buddhism, flourished. This idea of pursuing simple yet profound beauty greatly influenced the Japanese tea ceremony, gardens, architecture, and paintings. 8. Azuki Momoyama Period 1573 AD to 1603 AD. The Azuki Momoyama period was the era of the three great heroes Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu, who ended the Warring States period and proceeded to unify the country. Hideyoshi succeeded Nobunaga's dream of unifying the country and subjugated all the feudal lords in the country to his unification. It was during this period that castle architecture developed and large-scale castles were built. 9. Edo period 1603 AD to 1868 AD. The Edo period began when Tokugawa Ieyasu established the shogunate in Edo. During this period, peace prevailed for more than 260 years, during which a distinctive culture developed. At first, samurai culture was the mainstream, but gradually popular culture developed, and ukiyo-e, kabuki, literature, and other forms of culture spread to the masses. During this period, a closed-door policy isolation was implemented, and contact with foreign countries was restricted. At the same time, however, learning progressed, especially in astronomy, medicine, and national studies. 10. Meiji period 1868 AD to 1912 AD. The Meiji period was a time of transformation of Japan into a modern nation. With the Meiji Restoration, the shogunate fell and the emperor became the center of the nation. Western technologies and systems were actively introduced, and the Industrial Revolution was underway. At the same time, a new educational system was developed and education spread throughout the country. During this period, Japan joined the international community and came to be recognized as a world power after the Sino-Japanese War and the Russo-Japanese War. 11. Taisho era 1912 AD to 1926 AD. The Taisho era was a period of cultural and democratic development after the modernization policies of the Meiji era had come to an end. Also known as Taisho democracy, a universal suffrage system was introduced and a parliamentary system developed. Popular culture such as movies, radio, and newspapers became widespread, and modern lifestyles spread in urban areas. Women also advanced in society, and the appearance of many female literary figures was another characteristic of this period. 12. Showa era 1926 AD to 1989 AD. The Showa era was a period in which Japan experienced major changes. In the early years, Japan suffered the Manchurian incident and plunged into the Pacific War. After the war, however, the country rapidly recovered and achieved rapid economic growth. This period also saw the spread of Japanese pop culture throughout the world, with anime, video games, and fashion gaining international attention. 13. Heisei era 1989 AD to 2019 AD. The Heisei era was a time of many challenges, including the bursting of the economic bubble, prolonged economic stagnation, and the Great East Japan earthquake. However, with the development of information technology, new industries were born and the internet and smartphones became an integral part of daily life. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is where our historical journey ends today. I am so glad that we can look back at the past together and explore the depths of Japan's history. All of these eras have combined to form the Japan of today. The earthenware of the Jomon period, the rice cultivation of the Yayoi period, the huge mounds of the Kofun period, the culture of the Heian period, then the modernization of the Meiji, Showa, and Heisei periods, and now the 2025 period. Each era is an important piece of our present. If you find this video useful, please like it. And please subscribe to this channel as we will continue to deliver more Japanese sites and history. We will also be adding related videos to the overview section as they become available. If you have any questions about Japan, please feel free to ask us in the comments section. I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. See you soon.